Zacks Rank Buys, stocks with a short-term buy or strong buy recommendation. Now, here are more Zacks Rank Buys. We're going to take a look at a couple of momentum stocks now, the way we do when Mike Vodicka, our momentum stock strategist at Zacks.com, stops by. You brought a couple of winners this time around, let me tell you. Keynote Systems, KEYN is the ticker on this one. What does this company do?
This is a company that comes out of the technology sector, and what they do is they do web analytics. They help companies analyze their website, figure out where there's bottlenecks, figure out how to optimize traffic flow and things of that nature.
All right. U.S. based?
Yes, they are. They're out of the United States, and they've been around for, since 1995. And their share price was actually skyrocketing back in the late 90s, but they were able to survive the .com bust. And here they are, 15 years down the road, and they're doing pretty well.
Okay.
Company reported third quarter results in late July, and we saw a nice increase in revenue, which was up 25% year over year to $26 million.
Mm-hmm.
Earnings also came in really strong. We saw 25 cents per share. That was 25% ahead of expectations. That was great. And company has an average earnings surprise of 40% over the last 4 quarters, so clearly a lot of momentum on the earnings front.
All right.
Getting into some of the specifics on the results is there's actually 2 units of this company. One is mobile and the other one is internet. Their mobile unit saw sales increase 67%, so that was sort of the leader of the quarter. Moving into their company's financial profile, a lot of the technology companies have really good balance sheets because it's not a debt-intensive industry to be working in, and they saw cash and short-term investments increase 53% year over year to $92 million, and they have no long-term debt. So that's going to give them a lot of financial flexibility moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
Getting into estimates, we did see some pretty solid movement off the quarter. The current year was up 12% to $1.01, so that's a pretty nice growth projection for this year. That has helped keep the valuation picture in check. Shares are only trading at 21 times forward earnings, and that is definitely in line with the peers, so that's a good thing to look for in a momentum stock that tend to be a little bit pricier.
Mm-hmm.
And moving into the last piece of the puzzle here is on the chart, we see Keynote did recently make a new 52-week high at $25.49. Shares have pulled back a little bit in the weak market, but there is a long-term trend line that's still in place, so people should look for support from that on any more weakness.
All right, and then recently you also wrote about a company called CYOU.com. CYOU, the ticker symbol. Chinese university, you ask? No. A company based in China that develops and operates online games.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah, these Chinese gaming systems have been super hot simply because they have a massive subscriber base that just continues to grow because people love the online gaming. The company reported their first quarter results in early August, and their sales were up 35% year over year, which was great. They had a nice 11% earnings surprise, and they have surprised by 7% over the last 4 quarters. So again, this is a company with really strong earnings momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Again, getting back to what we said before, a great financial profile. Cash and short-term investments up $119 million year over year to $414 million, and they have no long-term debt either, so that's going to give them a lot of flexibility on the balance sheet. In terms of estimates, we saw the current year added 12 cents to $4.10. Next year estimate is projecting 23% growth, so the longer-term picture looks good too. On the valuation picture, we have an excellent valuation on this stock. PEG ratio of just 0.47, and the benchmark for value is 1, so well below that threshold. And then moving into the chart here again, we did recently see a new 52-week high. Shares have pulled back a little bit more in the recent sell-off in the market, but again, we do have a trend line that's in play that's supporting shares, so that's a key area for this stock. And generally, we got some nice upward momentum in this stock right now.
So why are these these Chinese game developers so popular? Why are they? Do American not even American companies? Do companies like Sony and companies like that not sell their games over there?
Well, one of the things that's interesting about these companies is that what it allows the players to do is it allows them to game together, and that's been a really popular feature of a lot of these companies. So what the users do is they get online and they're able to compete against each other and create sort of a community, and that's really what's driving their subscriber base. And even though this company has 100 million subscribers right now, year over year, quarter over quarter, they continue to boost that volume, so that's driving their sales and earnings.
I see. So that's where they're making their money.
Interactivity is the key.
Yeah. Okay. Do you own either of these two?
I do not.
Well, you can interact with our website if you're not watching this video from there right now, at least to the point of going to Zacks.com's homepage and taking a look at other stock picks in other investing categories. We put 4 new ones up there for you each day, chosen by the stock strategists who you see me talk with here. Mike, his category, momentum, is included. So with Mike Vodicka, I'm Terry Ruffalo.